faces.
Faith peeps.
We love faces. So many faces. And then hopefully it's not going to make an echo. Right? Oh, is that my thing? Oh, there it goes. Okay. So many faces. And then hopefully it's not going to faces. Okay. Forgive me. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Faces. What do I do, Cece? So many faces. And then
calm down. You have to go to the bottom of the screen and pull up Chrome or Safari, figure it out, and exit out.
Faces. Oh, there it goes. So many faces. And then hopefully it's not. I'm going to mute.
Or just mute the web page. Yeah.
You're going to have to minimize Zoom.
No.
I can hear you.
She did it.
I can't hear anything. I'm doing it wrong.
Pull up Chrome or Safari, figure it out, and exit out.
She just muted her speaker. That was it. She needs to mute the website.
Minimize Zoom.
Or just mute the web page. Yeah.
Minimize Zoom so that you can see your screen. Minimize Zoom.
No.
I can hear you.
She did
I
it.
can't hear anything. I'm doing it wrong.
Pull up Chrome or Safari.
Okay. There?
You're good. Oh, you guys, you just have to laugh.
Anyone can have my job. Really. You ought to drive a pink Cadillac, you guys. Just follow me.
That sounds amazing.
I'm going to show you all the things.
Oh, man. We have fun. You can't, you can't deny that.
Oh, no, we're fun. We got that going for us. Okay. Also, can I just text my friend Raisa real quick to remind her that, oh, there she is. Okay. Cause we're in a different time zone. She's in, Arizona.
Great.
I was just going to text you, Raisa. Okay. All right. Are we ready to get started?
Let's do it.
We're ready to get started. Okay. Welcome everybody. Yay! Okay. We love everybody. We love everybody. We really do. Also, the fifth graders at the bus stop, the fifth grade boys at the bus stop, the three of them, they're going to love me before school year ends. That's my challenge. These boys at this bus stop. Okay. They know who Mrs. Mack is. I want everyone to be my friend.
What the heck she's talking about? You're going to have to go back to the YouTube live and start it from the beginning. Actually,
Okay.
I'll need to know what that was about because I missed it.
Yes, Raisa, I will tell you. I'll promise. We will come back to it at the end because it is about making friends. Okay. And everybody needs to make friends and have lots of friends. So welcome to Monday night. Look at all of these beautiful friends. We love having all of you on. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So welcome to our Monday night event, our Women in Business event. We are recording this on our YouTube channel. So those of you that are going to miss it or have to go off early or whatever, you're going to get to go back to it. That means our guests are going to get to go back to it as well. So tonight we are excited to have our friends Bella, Steph, Christina, and Raisa and Bethany on. So we've got 5, and Britt, 6 great friends so far that are going to get to share a couple, 3 minutes about their business. And that's going to be great. Okay. We've got product spotlight on the hydrogel eye patches. Ooh, okay. We got that. We got Cece's going to give us some beauty tips because we know we love beauty tips. We're going to meet all of our new friends and we're going to do now. I think you guys, just in the interest of time, we might do the drawings for our guests afterwards, but we will tell you the end results of those. Okay. Actually, what am I saying? Our guests all get a gift. What am I saying, Cece? Yeah.
We can also do an additional drawing just for staying on with us.
Yes. Additional drawing for staying on with us. Yes, we're going to do that. So our order of events really quick. We already welcomed all of you. Cece is going to speak next a little bit about herself, and then she's going to introduce 2 of you to go. Okay. So Britt, you're going to go first. And then Bethany, okay? Then I'm going to do a product commercial. And then we will do Bella and Stephanie Ladoni. Okay, so we'll do those 4 girls. Then Cece's going to share her beauty tip. And then I'm going to have Raisa and Christina, you're going to be the last one, okay? Because we have a little bit more of a story that we're sharing about how we met. And then a couple just a couple dates to tell you guys about, and that will be it. Okay. And then how does that sound? Does that sound good to everybody? All right. Guests, you guys are also going to be timed. You have about 2.5, 3 minutes that you get to share. And then that leaves us a minute or two for us to ask you questions. And then consultants, we have all of the contact information for our guests, and we will get you that. And in fact, guests, you guys can put it in the comments, I think, on the YouTube video.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds good, right? Under the Lisa Cadillac Mac, under my Lisa Cadillac Mac channel. And if comments are not allowed, I'll make sure I change that. So we'll get everybody's information to our people. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Okay, awesome. Cease, you're next. I'm going to spotlight you.
All right.
All right. Whoops.
Well, here we are. Happy Monday, ladies. We are so excited to have you on. This is our Mary Kay Monday every Monday. But we thought, what a great way to highlight some of our favorite people than to have you on and hear a little bit about you. We know so many fascinating women in our corners, and we want to make sure that we share those fascinating women with you all. So, any questions or thoughts regarding the folks that speak, feel free to drop it in the chat. Otherwise, we'll have a quick moment at the end of each of the ladies' time to ask them questions. And then guests, you could certainly pop your information in the chat on this Zoom as well, knowing that that will go away. Again, we will get our consultants and friends your information to share as well, because we want to make sure that we both gain from this experience together. So I am super excited. Was there anything else I needed to cover, Mom, before I introduce Britt?
I think that's good.
Okay.
I want to make sure that when you're with your guest that you and Britt are going to be on. Okay.
I love that.
That's what I'm trying to do. So if everyone could just be patient with myself.
I might be able to help you as well.
Okay. So you're still spotlighted, right? Everyone can still see that Cece's big.
Yes, and I added Britt. So what the prompt you're looking for is add spotlight underneath the person. So I added her. So you don't need to do that one.
So right now on YouTube, people are seeing just the two of you.
I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
Thank you so much, guys, for learning with us.
Love it.
Oh my God. Okay, great. So I'm super excited to introduce you to my, as they say, sister from another mister, Britt, who is also my boyfriend's sister. So she's basically my sister. And she just recently started a new company I'm very excited for her to tell you about in the Wapaka area. So Britt, tell us a little bit about you, what made you want to begin your business, and like the areas and different places that you service.
Okay. Hi, my name is Brittany. So yeah, I am living in Wapaka. So that is where I have most of the businesses that I'm with. I'm also in Amherst, and in I think 2 weeks I'll be in Scandinavia. But basically my business, so it's called In Bloom Microgreens. So I grow and sell microgreens from my house. And if you don't know what microgreens are, they're just vegetables that are super, super young. So they're harvested between like day 10 and 14. So they're really tiny. They're only about 2 to 3 inches tall. But I sell mostly to restaurants. I have some bed and breakfasts, and then their microgreens are so good for you too. They're really nutrient dense. So I'm hoping to get into some like nutritional centers as well.
Yeah.
Chefs just love them mostly for garnish. Depending on the variety, they have different flavors, whether it's like sweet and savory, or some of them are kind of like nutty flavored. Some of them are spicy and have a good kick. So they're mostly used as garnishes by chefs, but they just bring a lot of texture and flavor to meals. And yeah, I mean, I'm partial, but I think they're beautiful and they're so good for you. So yeah, I'm mostly in Wapaka right now, like I said. But if you know where Wapaka is, It's fairly close to Stevens Point, and then also Appleton. So I'm hoping eventually to branch out to some restaurants and maybe some cafes in that area as well.
Yay!
Yeah.
So cool. So again, it's in bloom microgreens, and her social media is darling. So do follow, Fabulous. Thank you, Britt. What would you say is your favorite Mary Kay product? And then tell us a little bit about where we can find you.
Ooh, okay. For sure. Hands down, the retinol.
Yeah.
That's like my go-to. I've like built up that I can use it every night now, and it's like my skin can handle it. So love that. And then as far as where I'm at, for my business, it's just In Bloom Microgreens on Facebook, and I'm on Instagram.
Fab.
Yes.
Any questions while we have Brittany here with us? Any questions from the gallery? Tracy.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I'm just curious to know, Brittany, is there anything that limits you where you can make your product available? Or are you able to provide them to anybody who wants them?
So right now I'm just delivering. So wherever I can drive to. I haven't looked into if I can mail them or like overnight them anywhere yet. But I have thought about it, and I think that's something I want to look into eventually. But right now it's just like central Wisconsin for sure.
Awesome. So then that's where we should center our networking brains if we are looking to refer you, because there perhaps may be opportunities both in central Wisconsin and other communities as your distribution options grow. So that's exciting. Thank you. I'm super excited that you're here.
Thank you. Me too.
Love it. Okay, claps for Britt. Thank you, love. Thanks for being here.
Brittany. Thank you, Brittany.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Okay, great. So I'm super excited to bring on next one of my quickly become dear friends, Bethany, with BB's Boutique and Things. And she's just become a really great friend. So Bethany, tell us a little bit about you, your business, and where we can find you, my friend.
Oh boy. All right, my turn. So I am Bethany. I am a mom of three-year-old, 2-year-old, and a 1-year-old as of last week. So my life is very full. But I am a graphic designer by trade, and I make custom made graphic artwork that I put on things like ornaments. Cece has bought some of these.
Yes.
Moana ornaments.
So
this
cute.
is what if I showed you my what's right at my elbows, this is what I'm currently making, is a ton of ornaments that are on order, on special order. And then things like these tumblers. I don't know if that's the right direction, but
yes.
I make custom tumblers. This is my favorite quote, so I have to share it with you. There are 2 ways of spreading light: to be the candle or the mirror that reflects it.
We say that all the time.
Yeah. And this is one of those, you put it under UV light or sunlight and it turns colors.
Neat.
So cool.
I have cool items like that, and customers ask me all the time, can you make this? Can you make that? So I'm just pulling stuff I'm currently working on, like a cutting board with Wisconsin on it. And I ship all over the US too. So that's the one nice thing. People can send a gift to someone else through me, and or like framed artwork. You can put a quote or a name on it. So that's basically the basis of what I do. And my mom works with me, and she makes her own stuff. She makes gnomes and other holiday goodies that are currently staring me in the face over at the other side of my desk. We share a desk too.
Love it.
And then I make earrings, fancy little earrings.
And you're on Facebook, it's BB's Boutique and Things, right?
Correct. BB's Boutique and Things.
Great.
And coasters.
Fabulous.
And one last Keychains.
Our keychains. Yes.
Courage and Cadillac keychains.
Mhm.
Yes. We love it.
So yeah, you can find me on Facebook, BB's Boutique and Things. I also have YouTube, BB Production Studio, and I show how I make some of these things, and I also make cards and just chat with people. So
Love it.
it's very fun.
Okay, in the interest of time, really
Mhm.
quick, rattle off
Yes.
because I would love to ask people every single one. But what is your favorite Mary Kay product at the moment?
Right now is the downtown brown that I'm sporting right now. It's my
Gotta love
go-to,
it.
but my second favorite of this week alone is the new warm palette, the eyeshadow. I've gotten lots of compliments on that. So
Yes.
Yes.
Yay! I'm so glad. Thank you, Bethany. We appreciate you. Claps for my friend.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, now I think we have a little product commercial. Is that correct?
We do have a product commercial, and it's me with one of my absolutely favorite products. Cece, can you spotlight, Mom?
You're there. We're here.
I am?
Yep.
Okay. Then on my side, I just need to do my view because I have a challenge seeing things. Okay. So, okay. There's little pink sparklies of goodness. Okay. Hydrogel eye patches. One of my all-time favorites, you guys. I did it again this morning, and I want to tell you what I did. Okay, first let me show you pink sparkles of goodness. Oh, I got quite the setup going here. Oh man, yeah. Like Bethany said, if you could turn around and see it. Okay, now I know that you can maybe see that they are sparkly. Maybe you can't. Okay, but you can. There. Right there. Okay. That's as far as I can go because I don't want any of the juicy goodness to leak out. Okay. So they're shaped like teardrops. Okay. And they are filled with hydrators. So when you put them on, ideally you put it on under the eye area. Okay. Right here. That's what they're designed for, the eye patches. And they come with this cute little clear spoon that sometimes I remember to use and sometimes I drop. All right. Well, we know from our friend Lori Hogg, who is an incredible makeup artist friend, that you don't have to just put them under your eyes to increase moisture and get rid of puffiness. No, you can increase moisture anywhere you want. So this morning, I not only put them under my eyes. By the way, this is me. This is me. I'm not edited. This is me and my amazing camera. Okay. Trying not to knock everything off. All right. Then I put them above my eyes, extra, another pair above my eyes. I put one on my forehead and I put two here on the side of my face. So I used 5 of them this morning, I think, or something like that. I love these patches so much. They increase the hydration in your face or wherever you put them. They're designed for under the eye area to reduce puffiness and increase moisture. That's what they're designed for, but they do so much more than that. And we are encouraged to use them like 2 to 4 times a week. Now I realize it's real life and that might not happen. What we also realize is that in our new normal, women are taking better care of themselves and they are having tea in the evening and using things like their Skinvigorate brush, their hydrogel eye patches, their masks. We are aware of this. So we're going to continue to encourage you to take good care of yourself. Okay. Now, Christina's not my client yet, but Christina, this is a great product to start with when you are looking at some Mary Kay products, because
I was going to say that I think that's about to be my favorite.
yes, because you're working in the bakery. Yes. Yes. And you are working very hard, I might add, in that bakery. So these eye patches, you guys, they sell for 40 for 30 pairs. So you get 60 eye patches for only $40. That is a great investment. I feel like Raisa has these too. I think she might.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, that was so smart of me to pick eye patches. Okay. Questions on the pink sparkles of goodness before we move on? Pink sparkles of goodness.
Truly a must-have.
Totally a must-have. You guys, I just sold them to a 18-year-old going to college because she knew that she was going to have late nights, and she loves pampering products. Our young gals are getting really good at, I think our younger gals are much better at pampering than some of us other people. So some of us other people. Okay. All right. Any quick questions on the hydrogel eye patches? Okay, very good. Then Cease, let's go spotlight back to you. And I think we have Bella next. Yes?
We have Bella. I'm super excited to introduce. So relationships, you guys, we go way back to when she was a teeny tot through our brothers. And now I have the opportunity of watching her grow into a beautiful young woman. So Bella, tell us a little bit about your realty business and kind of what is your demographic and what you love about it.
Okay, so I'm a realtor in like the Quad counties of Milwaukee. So Milwaukee County, Waukesha County, Ozaukee, and Washington. I got into real estate 2 years ago. I just like wasn't feeling the whole college thing. It just didn't seem right for me. And I've always just loved to have like a very close, intimate relationship with everybody I meet. So I knew that at that point, I wanted to still be in my sales role, but I didn't know where to kind of step to next. And I remembered the relationship my mom's realtor like made the impact on us. And so my sister at the time was actually buying her house with him. We started talking and I just realized like that was where I wanted to be. So I work for Keller Williams. I've kind of bounced from like a team to learn to going on my own. Now I am on my own and I've sold 8 houses this year so far.
Bella.
So far so good. But I just love like that I can basically, since it is my own business, just treat everybody how I wanted to be treated, and like how a transaction shouldn't be, a real estate transaction shouldn't actually be a transaction. It is like a relationship and friendship that you create.
Good. Couldn't put it better myself. And that embodies you so perfectly.
Yes, yes, yes.
Tell us your fave MK product at the moment.
The charcoal mask is still probably like my top favorite. So I always kind of struggled with acne, and I feel like that's like totally helped clear my skin too. So
absolutely
love it.
Yes.
So good. Thank you. And where can people find you on socials?
It's just Bella Kep Realtor.
KOE
on Instagram. And then otherwise my personal, just Facebook, is just Bella Kep.
Fabulous. Bella Kep Realtor. Love it. You're gonna keep doing great. I know you will.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you, Bella.
Thank you.
Stinking proud of you. Yes. We had a conversation at Suntan City like a year ago. I don't know what was a year ago, but we had such a great conversation, and I told you you were going to be good at it.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes. So proud of you.
Awesome.
Lovely girl.
Thank you, friend. Claps for Bella. Whoop, whoop. Awesome. Oh, I have such cool friends. I'm so blessed. Okay, so now I'm going to move to my fabulous friend, Steph, who, oh my gosh, I don't even know how many years, Steph. We too go way back, and has just been such a great part of our pink bubble for so many years as a client and friend and support. So tell us a little bit about what you are up to, my friend. And I know you're going through some transitions right now too. So tell us a little bit about you.
Yeah, so I am Stephanie. I am a content creator, SEO specialist, and multi-passionate entrepreneur extraordinaire. I guess is how I would describe myself. Currently, I am also a content creator for a local advertising agency here in Marquette, Michigan, called Buzz Advertising Agency. But I basically create content that helps Google find businesses, and I do a lot of like front end web development as well. So helping design websites and create them, and basically create digital platforms for businesses. So a lot of that kind of stuff. And I currently have a blog of my own that I'm starting to create and trying to I build a business with, essentially. And it focuses on wellness, travel, women's empowerment, and cannabis. And so, yeah, that's kind of what I do in a nutshell.
I love it. What did you say? Like well-rounded entrepreneur or multi-interested? That was so great.
Multi-passionate.
Multi-passionate.
Extraordinaire.
I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. So good, my friend. Yes, we were just talking about websites and SEO. So how perfect is that? Wonderful. And tell us your favorite Mary Kay product at the moment and where we can find you.
Okay, yeah. So I don't have a single Mary Kay product that's my favorite. The TimeWise system is my favorite because like when you take care of your skin first, like everything else kind of just works better. And where you can find me under Essence Content for my business on Facebook and Instagram. It's Essence Content 1. And then you can also find me under my name that's on the screen, Stephanie Ladoni, on Facebook. So yeah.
Love it. I love your enthusiasm. Always have.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, my friend. Any questions for Steph? I'm sorry, you guys. I've been forgetting to ask for questions. Just pop them in the chat if I went over anyone. Please do. Okay. You're getting lots of love. All right, great. Thank you, Steph. Appreciate you being on.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I thought Mom had one. She was okay. Make her fast, Mama.
Okay, I just think that Britt and anyone else who is looking for website help, you have somebody right here on screen that can help you. Just a little FYI.
Connectors. Yes, we're connectors.
That's what we like to do. Yeah.
Indeed,
Connect people.
indeed.
Steph, it is so great to see you. You are such a joyful person. You always have been. I love hanging around you. Remember how much I loved your giggle when we would go places together? I just love it. I'm so happy to see your face.
It's great to see you too, Lisa.
Thank you. Thanks. Okay. I think we're going to a beauty tip from Cece now.
We're ready for the beauty tip. Okay, so I am super excited really quick to just fill you guys in on our new limited edition holiday, I want to say it right, highlight brush and contour sponge set. This darling little guy has been my new fave for tools. So check it out. So this is the brush. She's super soft. Ooh. And then you've got a great little contour sponge. So your tip for today is to use these in conjunction with one another by considering a cream contour. So today I actually contoured really simply, kind of this few inches right here and blended. Contouring doesn't have to be a class, okay? It can be simple. And I actually used a darker foundation. So I went within, and your consultant can help you with this. I went within my my undertone of N, and I went to a beige and put a little on the back of my hand and then contoured using the sponge. So that's a really subtle way to get a glowy contour. I then added golden copper color with our cheek brush, and then came in with my highlight tool, just like this, super light and fluffy with our glazed highlight. So it feels so good. It's so super soft. Like, it's just the fluffiest. And I like the shape of it. I think the shape gives a perfect highlight like shape. It just keeps it right where you want it. So a little bit different than our current tools. You can always guarantee Mary Kay is going to have something fun and unique that's also different than what's in our usual line. So these are get them while they're hot, limited edition from your consultant. And I bet someone super smart can tell me how much it costs.
I'm super smart. It might sell for 18, but I'm smart anyway.
Great stocking stuffer, easy to wrap, darling packaging, and your consultant can also gift wrap it for you. So ask her about those details.
15. I apologize.
Right. 15. Super simple. Great price range. Already in a beautiful, Stephanie's clapping for you. Already in a beautiful box and ready to go. So cream contour and a little highlight with the right tools is my tip for you today.
Oh, okay. I really like that idea. Cece, did you use it dry or wet, your contour sponge?
So options. I did use it wet, and when you wet it, you guys, and squeeze it underwater, it becomes about 1.5 times its size. So I think that creates a little bit more of a dewy look. When you're doing something like a contour, you could certainly use it dry as well for a little bit more of a distinct look.
I like those options, a darker foundation shade. I think that's really great because I typically am using our latte,
Mhm.
you know,
Powder
contour powder. Yeah. But I'm a little darker than you. And I know that sometimes latte gets a little too dark for you because you're fair.
Yes.
I really like the idea of you doing it with a darker foundation shade. You guys, I'm going to try that tomorrow. I think that sounds great.
Yeah, absolutely. Always
And then-
option.
yeah. And then you use the glaze highlight,
Yep.
powder highlighter.
Yep, and golden copper cheek color. So I just put the regular cheek color, like, you know, on your apples here and up, and you blend, 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 and then just gently dusted the highlight on my brow bone and then down my nose too.
Okay, great. Okay, great. Questions? We're learning all kinds of things. Man, I am telling you. Christina, I'm going to hook you up with contour. You're going to be the best looking general manager Crumble Cookies has ever seen.
Thank you.
Oh, great. Okay. All right. My turn. Yes. Is that
Yep.
where we're at next?
Yep.
Okay, great. And I get to introduce Raisa. Are you spotlighting her with me?
Yep, I'm on it.
Great. Okay. So Raisa and I go all the way back to 1983.
Ish. Sure.
Or 2003. I mean, whatever. Okay. Raisa and I were swimmers in high school together. We go back since high school. We love each other. I love this girl. Some of you have received her items that she promotes as gifts from me. So Raisa, please take it away.
So I am Raisa Urdialis, and I retired from my corporate career last year in February, this year in February, to pursue my life as an artist. So one of the things that I know Lisa has been buying and that I send out all of the time are my cards. So my cards are of my own original artwork. So each card is an original painting that I've done. So like here's some lily pads, my little angel.
Love the angels.
Ballerina. This one's one of my favorite. This is an amazing painting too. I do a lot of dancers. This one I put on the back of this one, when you get overwhelmed, breathe. I like that one. And then this is a little walk on the beach. This is the one I think Lisa sends out a lot. It says produce miracles, and she lives that every day. My butterflies. This is a one that I think really signifies a lot of my transformation from my corporate life to my artistic life. I love this one. And one of the reasons why I have these cards in a flat form is because I like that people can easily frame them, and it's frameable art, just a small little frame. And now you've given them something that they can have forever if they want. And it's not, because haven't you ever gotten a card and you're like, okay, how long do I have to keep the card? And I purposely make it can be framed. So, and I even have this one's for Christmas is coming up. There's the cardinals in the trees.
Yes.
Beach scenes. I had tons. Oh, this is one of my favorites too to send out. Who wouldn't love to get this in the mail? And this is my woman of freedom. So it really signifies to me the freedom it is to be a woman and to be able to be all of the different things that we get to be. We get to choose. We don't have to be in a corporate life. We don't have to be, stuck by any one thing. We can do whatever kind of ignites our passion. So what I do is I send out a card a day to people that are on my address list. And then it's really fun because it's like a gift back to me when they receive it. And the thank you I get back from them is just, it fills my heart. It fills their heart. And I really think if more people did it, it would just make such a huge impact on our world. And I think our world needs that. I think we need to connect. And I think this is a great thing that you guys are doing tonight, just because it gives us connection in a real sense of getting to know who people are. So, and then I was going to just premiere that I'm starting to do, these are brand new ones. These are ones that I'm doing that are hand painted. So My Christmas cards, people that are on my address list are getting these Christmas cards that are going to be hand painted. So I'm starting doing cards that are hand painted, and these are starting to rotate in my card a day, along with the cards that I have on Zazzle. So you can buy my cards on Zazzle. But the most important thing is to buy something, send it to somebody that you know or care about, because honestly, the world needs it. Oh, and I do t-shirts too. I do everything. Anything. See, I talk about it in my career field. It's nothing but my paintings. So
yes,
you're going to ask me my favorite Mary Kay product is by far Skin Vigorate. That brush, I use it day and night. I love that thing. Best purchase I ever made.
Yes, I love that. Oh, you guys can see why I love my friend Raisa. I've been on the receiving end of getting her card of the day, and I was so excited because she would post every single day. She would just say, the card of the day is going to like a so-and-so friend. Okay. She would say a so-and-so friend. And every day I'd be like, I hope I get to be one of those so-and-so friends. I hope I get to be that. I hope I get to be that so-and-so friend. And then I was so excited. And it is up. It is up in my dining room, the card you sent me.
Yeah. And see, that's what I think is really neat, because I'll get like pictures from people and I'll see my card or my artwork in the background, and God, you can't even tell, like that's what makes an artist. That's what makes them live. That's their whole purpose in life, is to spread beauty. That's what they do.
So you can find those cards of Raisa's on Zazzle, Zazzle. Raisa, do they look up your name?
You know what? Best way to do it is search for hashtag Artful Being. My store is Artful Being by Raisa. And what you'll know, you can follow me on Facebook. I post my artwork every day. Just my name, super simple, Raisa Urdialis. Also on Instagram. If you ever need anything just special, just give a shout out. And I do know the Zazzle cards are 50% off right now. I noticed them today. So I always am posting up the new cards, but yeah, anything Raisa is hashtag Artful Being. I sign everything that way.
Awesome.
Yes. We have such great friends, don't we? We are surrounded by such amazing people. Raisa, I'm so glad you could get on. And I know it's an hour earlier at your house. So thank you for knowing the time zone. Thanks for knowing that. All right, Cece, let's get Christina side by side with me. And you guys, we're going to do just a tad bit of training here while I'm talking to Christina, because Christina, I want you to know the backstory of me coming to meet you last week, because just so that everybody knows, so Crumble Cookies is celebrating their 5th anniversary. And the owner of Crumble, I know, I'm going to just tell it, grew up with, he knew someone with a pink Cadillac when he was growing up. So when he was developing what color packaging they were going to use, he picked pink for the pink Cadillac. So last week, Crumble Cookie has a pink Cadillac cookie. And all my Cadillac friends all around the country are posting these pink Cadillac cookies that they're going and trying, okay, with their pink Cadillacs, their cookies, the whole thing. So I'm like, well, I'm going to go do this, but I'm just going to go one step further because I love everybody so much and I want to promote them. I go in and I'm taking videos of the people. I'm making friends with Christina. I'm making friends with Sherry, her front desk or her, what would she be? The clerk?
She's our front of house manager. Yeah.
Front house manager. Okay. Yes. So I'm making friends with these girls, and you guys, it is literally noon and I'm there for 45 minutes. I am so taken with all of you guys and how well you were running this organization. You guys, they open the box and they show you when they put the cookie in to make sure that it looks okay for you. Every cookie. I'm asking Sherry, you do this for everyone? She said, yeah. So Christina and I make Christina come around the corner and we're taking photos.
We were having fun. Yeah.
We were having a blast. And Christina, I appreciated you so much. I left a video for our team and I said, you guys, make people feel good. I just went to Crumble Cookie. Christina, the GM, she's got a great story. I can't wait for you guys to meet her. I was telling everybody about you. I made that reel and I put it on Instagram and Facebook.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like, because everybody knows how well Mary Kay ladies are known for their customer service. So when we get it back, we promote the crazy out of people when we are treated back the same way or even better. Yeah.
We had a blast when you came. We had an absolute blast with you when you came in.
I had so much fun with you guys. I didn't want to leave. I'm like, you people have to work. I better get out of here.
Literally, it's like that. We have so much fun there every single day.
Okay. I talked enough. Now, please tell us your story where you want to pick that up. Okay.
So I started with Crumble not too long ago. I did take a position there in November of last year, and took the promotion to general manager on August 1st of this year. I came from previously, I worked for Jimmy John's. I was a general manager for 10 years at one location. I did take a brief hiatus from that location and worked for their corporate office for a little while as a 20-year-old. While I was with Jimmy John's, I received my first General Manager of the Year award in 2010 as a 20-year-old. The present was a Rolex. I didn't even know what a Rolex was. So it was life-changing. After that, I went work for corporate a little bit. Turned out I liked running my own store. I liked being involved in my community, the connections you make with people and your team. When I was working for our corporate location, I was in a new store every week, opening Jimmy John's across the nation. So I eventually came back to my home store. Like I said, in total was there for 10 years. At the end of my 10th year was my favorite year with the company. I got engaged. I earned a promotion to district manager and I was overseeing 4 locations. I got married. I had a baby. Great year for me. 2019, not such a great year for me. 1 year into being a district manager, I decided I also was going to be a single mother. And I spent the next year and a half raising my child, working 60, 70-hour work weeks. And some of the things we're talking about tonight, the new normals, COVID world changed things. And we all were seeing the new normals of our lives and what was important to us. And within maybe 5 days of thinking it over last November, I decided I was going to change my life. And I left my job. I loved my job, but I had always worked for my son to provide for him. And when you're making sacrifices when it comes to the thing you're working for, you're more, everything's kind of aligns a little differently. So I uprooted my whole life. I was terrified, went to this new company, the former general manager of Delafield, amazing woman, taught me work-life balance. And I was able to give to my kid what I wanted to give to my kid every day. Shortly after I left, a team of my former employees at Jimmy John's came with me. It ended up being 2 general managers, and a total of 7 assistants. A couple of them still work there at the Delafield location. The former general manager, Garth, who followed me, he's amazing. Sherry at that front register, she's phenomenal. I could not do this without them. And even as a general manager, they're offering me work-life balance. I'm working 40 hours a week. I put my kid to bed at night. I pick him up from school. And it's something I could have never gotten to if it weren't for all of my experience working at Jimmy John's. So really, being able to be a business leader in Jimmy John's and now Crumble has been an awesome opportunity. And Crumble is such a fun company. I can't wait to keep growing with them and hopefully work my way back up the ladder again with a little more work-life balance this time around.
You guys see why I love her? This is how much we're talking in the store while she's trying to make a catering order, take calls. She's still working while she's doing this and coming around taking photos and going back. I mean,
we had fun.
We did have fun. We had so much fun. And I booked her for this evening right then and there. That's another training tool because see, you guys can do that. You can meet someone and have a good connection and not have to wait a zillion years to have them come to something. We had a great connection and I thought, people need to hear her story. And people need to know about Crumble Cookies because prior, you guys, to this pink Cadillac cookie thing, I didn't know anything about them.
Me neither.
Here's a
They're
secret.
amazing.
Yeah. Here's a secret, Christina. My mom and daughter and I have freakish food allergies, and we're not even able to partake in the deliciousness. But that's how bad I wanted to come to the place and get those items, which remember I told you I was getting them as
That's
gifts.
amazing.
Yes. So I did, got them as gifts. And now that 220, 30, I don't know, 40-pound lineman I showed you a picture of at the beginning, he and my husband shared one the other day. I said, I really need to know how good these are, you guys. So my husband takes a little bit. Mason takes the rest, and I leave, and I'm doing something downstairs or whatever. So I just assumed that this 22-year-old kid ate the cookie. Okay. So I come back later and I go, how's the cookie? Okay, Mom, I just thought I was just going to have a couple bites of this cookie and be like, whatever. But I loved it so much that it's the best cookie I ever had. And what about the one that's still in the fridge?
Dibs.
Yeah. And I like, wait a minute. Someone's supposed to be earning that. You can't have it yet. So then I got another one from Brookfield. So Christina told me about meeting her friends at Brookfield. So I went to the Brookfield location. Way too much happening to make too many friends there, but I did give
Super
them
busy.
stickers, and yeah, like I still gave them things, but there was no time to, there had to be 30 people standing in that lobby.
Yep.
It was crazy. So I'm like, that's all right. I'll tell Christina what happened. So I bought another one there because I'm like, well, I'm going to make friends. I better buy a cookie so they can call Cadillac Mac out, because they call your name when they're getting your cookie. So this young lady's like, Cadillac Mac? I said, that's me. She goes, I had to see who this person was. I said, it matches the car out there. Oh, she's like, I got to see this. So she comes around the corner, to see the car, because, it's a big deal. It's a really big deal. So I get this other cookie. So Mason decides he needs it tonight and says, Mom, I'm on the couch. I can't stop thinking about that cookie. Okay.
One of these cookies.
Crumble Cookies. They can be mailed, Raisa. You can order it online.
I think we have Crumble Cookies out here. Aren't they? Are they nationwide?
They are nationwide. I want to say there's over 400 locations. It hasn't been around long. It's only been around for 5 years. So it's one of the quickest. I might be wrong, but I believe it is the quickest growing quick service restaurant right now. They're the Wisconsin market, we're popping up one every 2 to 3 months. So across the nation, I would give it another year or two and they're going to be in everybody's neighborhood.
I will report back, but I do believe that we have one on Baseline Road in Mesa, Arizona. So
I bet there is. Yep.
I think I saw the crumble. I'm relatively sure. And open this out tomorrow. I'll report back to the team.
Yes.
If Mason, all he can think about, I don't know, I might just go up there after I'm done here.
The cookies, I have to say this. I worked for Jimmy John's for 13 years. I love their sandwiches. But the first time I had a crumble cookie was when I was at my old job. An employee had bought them to share with the staff. And I was like, this is the best cookie ever. And I'm so excited that every day I can stand behind the product that I'm selling. It is so good. And I'm not coming from baking. This has been such a fun, easy job. And the cookies every week do not disappoint.
Awesome.
Did you get to try your charcoal mask yet?
Monster. I'm going to have a cookie. So yeah.
We do deliver on DoorDash or on the Crumble website. You can get cookies anytime. Fridays and Saturdays, we deliver till midnight,
Hey.
Isn't that nuts, you guys? Isn't that nuts? Christina, what was I asking you? Oh, did you try the charcoal mask yet? Did you get to use it?
I haven't yet. My son and I have plans to do ours together tomorrow. So we have a little mommy son date. He loves his makeup.
Yes. I can't wait to get your opinion. I was telling.
We'll send pictures.
Please, because I want to post them. I was telling Christina, I'm like, okay, you guys, I said, I brought 6 charcoal masks. I brought all this stuff. And I said, you guys need it because I know you got flour and sugar going into your pores.
Every day.
Right. And I told Sherry that, and Sherry's like, yeah, and it used to be mayo from Jim John. Then I'm like, oh, that's worse. I said, but we got to clean out those pores, right? So whatever environment you're in, we got to we got to clean that out and make sure that that sugar and flour, because it's so tiny, those particles are so tiny, they're going in your pores. And while you are very sweet, Christina, you don't need pores full of sugar
Definitely
and flour,
not.
right?
Correct.
Yes. So exciting that they're going to be promoting, I believe, promoting pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, maybe next month, something like that.
That's what I believe they'll be doing. Yep.
So ladies, we have an opportunity again to go get pink cookies. And you know, I'm hooking up with my girl Christina. We were talking about me coming in and getting some more awards. And you know, I'm just thinking, you know, there's our new prize. These amazing $4.30 cookies that you have to eat all of.
I see lots of thumbs up and lots of smiles for that.
Yes. Yes. So we don't know Christina's favorite product yet, right? But we can.
I will report back on that.
Yes.
I'm going to assume it's the pink sparkly pads.
I think it's gonna be.
I think it's gonna be.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. So yes, you guys, just as we were talking about community, this is what I'd kind of like to wrap up with. This is exactly what Raisa said. You know, we need this right now. We've always needed it, but it's become apparent in the last couple of years, right? That this is what we need as women. It's what we need. Well, you know what? It's what we need as humans, but particularly right now, I love it when we're talking to women and we're talking to moms and single women. And by the way, Christina, I started my business when I was a new single mom, going through a divorce, and Cece was 2.
Incredibly difficult. Shout out.
Yes. So there's a whole special world for single moms. Like, single moms to me are the toughest people in the world, the toughest.
Preach,
like,
yes.
Right? Like, seriously. And so this community is exactly what Mary Kay Ash was so proud of, the community and the culture that she founded this business on, you guys, 59 years ago, now going on 60 years. We're in our 60th year celebration now, and everything back to basics that Mary Kay taught us: faith first, family second, career third, the golden rule of treating people as you would wish to be treated, and the Go Give spirit as our daily guide. What's old is new. And what Mary Kay created, what Mary Kay Ash created, how could she have known? Think about that. How could she have known how much women would crave that camaraderie and crave that culture that we've created all this time? Like, so all of our guests that were on tonight, so we got Bella, Christina, Raisa, Bethany, Stephanie,
Britt.
and Britt. Okay. Trying to scroll across the screen. Okay. So you guys, we now have 6 more friends, right? And our Mary Kay family, you have 6 more friends, and our guests, you now have 12 more friends, because everybody in Mary Kay automatically likes everybody. So you now have, okay. And yeah, so when we say we're going to refer people to you, we are honest and integrity filled people. And we actually do that. We actually do give you referrals. We actually do tell people about you. We actually do use your services and recommend you. And that's how we were raised as Mary Kay ladies, with that integrity. Yes. I'm going to take a breath. Does anyone have any comments around that or anything that you heard tonight?
I would just say, Lisa, you emulate that and have ever since I knew you back when we were 16, 17 years old. You've always had a heart of gold and always have been there for others.
Thank you. Raisa and I sold candy together for swim team. and we sold Reese's Pieces. So it was Raisa and Lisa's Reese's Pieces.
True story.
Amazing.
That's so cute.
I ate more of my own Reese's Pieces. And the thing was, we were in terrible competition with people that sold M&Ms. And let me, if you had a choice of where you were spending your 50 cents on Reese's Pieces or M&Ms, it was going to M&Ms. We had a rough battle, but
We did. But we teamed up.
We branded, we pushed it. Reese's and like Lisa and Raisa's Reese's Pieces. Now, why wouldn't you want some of that?
We still talk about it. 35 years ago. Oh my gosh. Yes. Thank you for that. Thank you, Raisa. You know, I cherish your words. I cherish your words. So, oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. 2 minutes left. We appreciate you so, so very much. And for our guests, you need to know that you are also surrounded by some of the top beauty consultants in the company. You are surrounded by, first of all, a Cadillac driving team. There are 1,000 Cadillacs around the country. And you are surrounded by women on this screen right now that are part of a Cadillac team. And in fact, we are finishing qualifications for Cadillac number 7 by September 30th. So if a side gig of wanting to hang out with these Mary Kay ladies more often was ever something you were ever going to consider, we'd like you to say yes before Friday. If it was ever going to be something you were ever going to do, okay, that would be awesome. All right. So we got that. And then Cece, my daughter, an up and coming leader that's been a sales director for a little over 2 years, going on 3 now, Cece?
Next month.
November will be 3 years. Okay. Up and coming leader in the company that is being recognized for being one of the top new leaders in the company. They're in car qualification right now as well, which is just mind blowing because there's cars all over Mary Kay says, here's just the plan to follow. You want to do it? Here's the plan. This is what you do to do it. You want to do it? Here you go. And to watch my daughter be able to lead also is just, oh my gosh. And then my mother, so Christina, you might not even know, the one below you is my mother, or wherever you are on the screen right now, that cute little one in red. My sweet mom, Dory Anderson, is one of the most successful consultants the company has ever seen. She's been a top seller in the company, top 50, top 100 of hundreds of thousands of beauty consultants around the country.
That's amazing.
Year after year, the little lady in Erin, Wisconsin, retired, has a hobby of preserving the breed of a rare breed of dog and raising these precious little pups. Half of us on the screen have some of them. Yeah.
Literally.
Yes. Yes. There are 3, 4, 5 of her dogs are represented on the screen for sure that I know of. Just working it out there. And so these women, I'm looking at the screen. We've got Tracy, been in Mary Kay a million years. Look at that young looking grandma. Jill Kubit back on our team, on Cece's team, stellar seller. We've got Rhonda Deaver, who owns Snapdragon Floral in Elm Grove. So there's a business that you want to support. She's amazing. Karen, also a member of our A team. She came to us. Karen, how did you come to us? Because you were going to someone else's events and then heard that we were awesome.
Yes. Well, my adopted director had stepped down, taking care of her elderly parents. And so
yes.
I was out to look for a fun and live group here. So I found you. So
yes.
Yeah, because I really missed the training. I mean, weekly, I feel like I've had a loss in my family, like, without having my weekly training. We would get together weekly. We would have
yes.
skincare classes. And when COVID, everything, it just, I have been
missing that.
A loss in my life. I really have, because I've not had that.
Yes.
So I am I'm doing everything, you know, I need to be alive and I need to be, you know, yeah, I'm trying to do as much as I can to be back in the game. It's been tough.
Thank you, Karen. Welcome back. And then we got Jenny Kiesler. Jenny, you and I met a million years ago at a breakfast through a mutual friend. I am so glad that we have you. Jenny works full-time. April, mom of 3 on Cece's team. She's awesome. Christine Wick, really good friend of mine that we knew each other, that we met at a networking group that I created, or a networking event that I created a million years ago, like 2011 or something, 2010. I don't even know. I held on to her card for a year before I called her. The rest is history. We got Steph G on Cece's team. She's freaking awesome. She's a vet assistant, right? So she gets to see animals every day and makes our fur family alive and well and healthy. And then we got Maggie Sherwin. She's in the corporate world and also artistic, also does some volunteering at the Paps Theater, and she twirls. Maggie Sherwin is a twirler. Like when Maggie Sherwin walks in the room, you know, and you know, people need someone in their life that's a twirler, not a baton twirler. She, you know, she walks in, she just twirls. I don't know.
She gave us the laughing emoji. I can
She
hear
did.
her.
I know.
I can hear it.
I can hear her laughing too. I can just picture it. So these are the type of women that you are surrounded with. So guests, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I appreciate you taking time out of your lives to be on here with us. So this is being recorded live on my YouTube channel on Lisa Cadillac Mac. So anybody can rewatch it. My channel is public, so you can you can tag people in it or copy the link and send it to them if you want your friends and family to know that you were on here tonight. We love it when you share us as well. Christina will talk, make sure we get you those patches.
Please.
Yes. And Raisa, you know, I'm going to be ordering more cards because, you know, I'm all over it.
50%.
Yeah. Bella, I'm going to be buying a house next year. We're going to probably need to talk about that. Britt, I'm one of the healthiest people, you know, so that microgreen thing is very interesting to me. Steph, you and I might have to talk too, because I do need some virtual assistants. And Bethany, got your keychains. I know we're going to be getting more stuff from you because obviously. Did I cover everybody? Yes. All right. You guys, thank you for all you do, for who you be. Local team, we're going to see you Saturday. And this is a shout out for our guests as well. Saturday from 11 to 1, we're going to be taking our little pets to Natty Oaks little bar and restaurant where we're going to walk them around for a mile. Okay. Because it's the first day of the MK 5K, and the Mary Kay Foundation supports 2 things that affect women, the 2 biggest things that affect women: domestic violence and cancer. So the Mary Kay Foundation funds research and programs to end those 2 things. So we're supporting the Mary Kay Foundation on Saturday by walking our little pups for an hour. And then we're going to meet on the patio of Natty Oaks. And we're going to hear a little bit of music from Tracy's husband because he's a musician. He's going to serenade us a little bit. We're going to hang out from 11 to 1. So that's going to be amazing. And then next week, you guys, we're going to be live on Zoom again, sharing our successes from the first quarter and loving on our guests like we did tonight. So that's what we got coming. Thank you.
Thank you all. Love, love, love.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.